so this bone right here was a trigger for him to bite. What happened was he got neutered and they needed to put this cone on, and they couldn't do it because he was biting them. So we've been working on it.
I use a comb too because he needs to be combed. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
The comb is a good one to practice too. All right.
We're just going to show you how we do this without conflict, basically. He did try to bite Josh over this on day 1. He got corrected for it, and let's see the progress.
Good. Okay, Arlo. My man.
So him turning away is him saying, I'm not interested.
Good. I need to put
right?
this on. Yeah, good.
Right.
Can I put this on you real quick, okay?
Good. He backs out of it. We're going to have an answer to that. It's going to be a recall. Correction and a recall.
Good. Watch how I'm talking to him back and forth, okay? I say, I need to do this, and then he says something. I mean, it could be a bite.
You have to know what he's saying, but yes.
Well, yes, of course. So he just said, I'm good at, he used flight. If you think of flight.
Backed up out of it and then walked away.
There's a correction, recall, we're back. His brain's going to say flight's not an option if he tries it a couple times. So then that'll go away. And then he'll try another option.
First he tried fight, then he tried flight. Let's see what else.
Good.
He says, I'm not interested. And I'm going to try thinking about flight.
Right.
But he said flight didn't work the last time, so I'll try it again. Correction and another recall.
Good. And so now what's happening is this is going to start looking like a safe place.
Yes.
Because the correction's happening when he leaves me. Now, I don't have a leash on him. I'm not holding him here. I'm not making him stay here. This is very effective. Because it'll actually change the way he feels about the situation. So it's not so bad. Really, we get dogs over fear by doing this. So he does bite. It is based out of fear. He's nervous of it. Okay. And he's correcting you, possibly, for doing things he doesn't like, which isn't a great character trait for him to be doing that, but doesn't mean that he'll always be that way. That's him when he sees you not as the leader, okay, not as the authority figure. If he sees you as equal or lower, he's going to treat you that way. But if he sees you respectfully like he does me now, I'll be very surprised if he tries to bite me. I'll be very surprised. I'm not feeling any biting vibes so far. I'll let you know when I do. This is me teaching him now that this isn't to be afraid of. This isn't me and him going at it. He hasn't been violent towards me in this interaction, or he hasn't threatened me either. Good.
He just says, I'll just walk away.
Right. And he said, getting corrections for walking away, come back, we try again. Just take note how calm this looks compared to everything, right?
I know.
Good.
Good.
Now this is just putting it up. Obviously, he
breaking it down.
Doesn't want to be in the situation. He doesn't have anything to do with it. There's the thoughts.
Looking around.
This is my job. This is what I do. This is it. So he makes the choice. That's what I love about this, is that the reason why I think it's so effective is by the end, he has made all the choices. Right? And there's a confidence in that. So now,
recall.
I don't know if you want me to talk about what I'm doing, but I go from big to small on behaviors, and you can talk about it if you want. Big behaviors are going to be biting, running, literally large movements. Once those stop happening, we go after smaller movements. So I'll start going after the head turnaways and stuff. I'm not going after that right away. I'm going big movements first to small. So if he's going to run away, we wait for the runaway. We wait for the bites. Those go away, I start correcting small movements. You see? Good. Good.
Corrections.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't correct there. He was going to rip it off, but okay. Now just... He's afraid. Once
And
the
he
fear
just
goes
like,
down.
wow, it didn't kill me.
Exactly. You can't do that though if they're fighting.
Yeah.
Or
Or fleeing.
Right? Yeah, and if he sees that as getting him out of the situation, the biting gets him out of it, the fleeing, then they're valuable and he's ready to use them whenever. And not just with this, he'll start to learn, these are valuable tools to use everywhere in life. Now I got a biting dog. Most of the biting dogs I've ever worked with, I think all of them, since I've been in this company, have been dogs who have been in good homes and never been abused and never had any, troubled history where they come from a place where, you know what I'm saying? You know that stereotype of like, he must have been, you know, captured by a man in a hat who then beat him and he also had a beard. And none of the clients' dogs came from backgrounds like that. Good families since 8 weeks, and they're biting dogs, and they're doing it out of insecure dominance, aka bratty dog. That's what I'm seeing. I'm just reporting. That's what I'm saying. I'm not seeing mean owners creating violent dogs. I'm seeing dogs become violent because they're too entitled and too bratty. Dude, that's what I'm seeing.
Beautiful. Best rep yet.
And you know, the expectation's low right now. Is to let me do this and take it off. Then he has it on, then it's like, don't try to take it off. So it's like a process. But the only reason this is doing this the way it is, the way he's allowing it, is because of the relationship I have with him, the influence I have over him as the leader of the pack. He accepts me as leader to a degree right now, and that's why he's behaving this way. If he thinks about biting me, of course I'm going to be able to see that. There's not a thought he's going to have that I'm not going to see, unfortunately for him. So now I'm going to start getting specific. I'm going to start saying no to those denials. Only the sharp ones, only like the attitude ones, you know what I mean? For now. A correction there. Good. Good. There's a correction there. And good boy. Right back to the thing. The scary thing. Good boy. It makes no sense what I'm doing, I know. Good. But you need to be brave and trust me, okay? Look, that's a good boy.
Bam. There we go.
And then come over here.
He's like, what is this thing?
Get a good look for it, a good feel for it.
Good boy.
I don't care about the comb, right? Like he doesn't need a coat on right now. But it's a gateway into the part of the mind that causes him to be aggressive. So now I care about the comb. And I care about anything else to bring that part of the brain out, so that we can talk about you going into those rooms in your brain, and you know that there's not a place for that in the domesticated human home. And unless you're attacking a robber at 3 a.m. who's coming through the window, there's really not going to be a time that we want you to enter that state. Okay?
Good job.
And so there you go.